Hey, it's Jay, and I'm here today with the first episode in a new series. So when I say series, I don't mean like a YouTube series where it has like season 1, episode 1 stuff. I mean just like a YouTube playlist original idea for a set of videos that all have like a central idea and stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand over here. I try to cast a spell. Anyway, that series is called ReveJations. It's kind of like Revelations, except the L in the middle is a J because I'm J. Get it, get it, get it. Anyway, this is technically the second one I'm filming. I filmed the first one September 1st week, September 5th, I think. And the only reason I remember doing the date is because I like said it and I was watching it recently. And I was gonna upload it, but I was really nervous. And I decided, this is something that I can upload in Pride Month. So that will be uploaded June 11th, I believe. But this one, I will be my first official ReveJations episode. And this one is about college crises and life directions. I've had like 3 crises in the last couple months, which is great. 1, I was having a sexuality crisis, which I'll talk about in my June video. 2, I was having a crisis about whether or not college is the right decision for me, which is really scary to think about when you're almost halfway done with your degree. And 3rd was something dealing with relationships. I don't even remember what all. I guess it's past, but I thought I would talk about the college crisis. I forgot to mention that ReveJations is a series where I just kind of have this like epiphany about something, and I'm kind of just ranting about it and in the hopes that it might help someone else. So first of all, for those of you who don't know, I am a second year creative writing student. I go to school in Florida. And I say second year because this semester I'm a sophomore, but next semester I will be a junior. And I am a degree in 3 program, I am in a degree in 3 program, which means that I am graduating early. Instead of 4 years, I'm graduating in 3 years in spring or summer 2020. Now, while you don't need a degree to be a writer, I felt like I should go to college to, as my mom says, hone my craft and have certain life experiences and to just like gain some of that independence that is necessary to have as you're becoming a real adult. And like in October, I had this little crisis where I was like, oh my god, I just want to help people. I just want to write. I don't feel like college is giving me everything I need right now. I feel like it's holding me back. That even though I'm getting an education, it's holding me back from what I feel like I should be doing. And I felt like I like learning, but I didn't feel like what I was being taught this semester was beneficial because like I wasn't learning anything in my fiction technique class. I had a couple GE courses that were BS. I had this songwriting class that turned out to be something entirely different than what I expected. And I wasn't enjoying myself. And with the idea in mind that you don't need a degree to be a writer, I panicked. I fell into this depressive relapse for a month. I'll talk about that in March, in my 3 video series on my depression. But I started questioning whether or not college was the right thing for me. And then I started feeling guilty because if I ever brought that up to my parents, I don't know how they would react, and I would feel guilty for having wasted thousands of dollars for a year and a half of education, 200 miles away from home. Like, it's in the same state, and so I still get in-state tuition, but there's dorms and food. I used. And I considered like stopping school after this year or after the semester and instead get an English teaching visa or certificate so that I could go to Spain with my dad's friend and teach English there and write so that I would have a job while I wrote and I could kind of be an activist from the outside in. because there's so much I want to do, and I just felt like school was holding me back. But like I felt like I was wasting time, I was wasting energy, I was wasting money with school, and that I could be doing more. And I felt so lost that that I called JV, and I was like, "Hey, help!" And I talked to him about everything I've mentioned in this video, and he was like, "Well, I get what you're saying, and that is a very scary thing to think about when you're halfway done with your degree. But from how I see it, you're getting an education so you can get a degree, so you can get a job, so you can use your words, you can use your strength in writing and thought so that you can help people with more leverage." And my mind went, "Oh shit, you're right. Holy crap." And I still feel like I can be doing more right now, and that school may not be like the best thing for me, but I am going to push through it because I'm halfway done. I'm graduating early. In a year and a half's time, I will be done with school, and I can go abroad if I want to after I get a TEFL, with TEFL, which is like the Teaching English Abroad thing. Teaching English as a foreign language. What am I doing? And I can write and I can help people that way. I'm going home this semester, for the spring semester, because having this crisis, in October, I went into depressive relapse, and I had a lot of depressive naps, and I didn't have the motivation to go to a couple of my classes, and so my grades started dropping, and I emailed my parents like, "Hey, I'm gonna fail this class because of this depressive relapse." And so I'm going home in the spring to get treatment for my severe depression. I'm gonna try and take some online classes, mostly for my minor. I'm gonna be retaking a class. I'm gonna take this script analysis class, which I'm excited about. And I forget what the last class. It's Spanish. I'm taking intermediate Spanish 1, and then after that I'll be done with my Spanish, or at least what's required of me. And I am gonna try and write a lot. I'm gonna try and get help from my parents with the LLC probably. I'm gonna get really involved in BookTube, and just self-care. Like, I want to graduate, and last year I made this list of things that I want to do, and some of it's changed. Like, some of the priorities have changed, and I've taken away different things, but most of it's the same. I want to graduate in 3 years. I want to teach English in Spain. I want to travel. I want to get representation for my novel Questions Nobody Ever Asks by the end of 2019, whether or not it's traditional publishing or self-publishing. I want to publish other novels, anthologies, poems, short stories. I want to write a screenplay for my YA urban fantasy series. I want to create an online game that's somewhere between The Sims and Pottermore. I want to continue writing songs even if I don't make any money off of it, which is fine because music is a hobby, and I want to write songs and play guitar and put them on Spotify to share with people. I want to get married. I want to go to my friends' weddings. I want to adopt a few kids because there are way too many orphans that need homes. I want to help with girls' education in third world countries. I want to raise awareness about mental illnesses and the fact that males have mental illnesses too and that they have body issues as well. I want to help LGBTQ plus people and people of color. I want to be active in pushing against voter suppression, and I want to be active in politics, like with rallies and stuff. I want to speak at rallies. I want to help other minority groups. I want to make places more accessible for disabled people. I want to help raise awareness about climate change and convince people to be environmentally friendly. I want to help with homelessness, hunger, poverty. I want to help with women's issues. I want to give people and minorities opportunities to see representation of themselves in different media platforms. I want to buy lots of books, guitars, boots, and clothes. I want to meet my heroes like Taylor Swift, J.K. Rowling, Emma Watson, the Obamas, record and Lemony Snicket, Ellen, Oprah, Hillary Clinton, Malala, many others I'm not mentioning. And I just want to be content. And I'm not quite there yet, which is fine. I'm young. I'm not even 20. But all this was going through my head very recently. So that was the first official episode of ReveJations. I do have the one already scheduled to upload. Like, it's uploaded and scheduled, so as soon as June 11 hits, it'll be live. And I have another one planned. And that will be up in a month or so. So if you like this video and this idea of the series, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more bookish, authorly activism ReveJations, and ring the little bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And then down in the description are links to my different social medias and my website. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.